Up with KREM begins now.
Let's take a live look over Seattle this morning, where maybe if you squint and tilt your head a bit, you might be able to see Lumen Field.
Oh gosh, very exciting. It feels like the whole city is ready, and I know we are for the game here as well too. We're getting excited too. We turned our set green this morning because we are celebrating Blue Friday, but also green too. All right, good morning everyone. Welcome to the show. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Nicole Hernandez. Let's get over to meteorologist Thomas Patrick. Thomas, not only is it...
There's the set green.
There's the green.
You can see it above my head.
Honestly, though, what I'm more excited about than green is the sun coming out. I cannot wait.
Yeah, gray might not be my first favorite color overall, but it will be so nice to just see the sunshine overall. In fact, even coming into work, I was like, hey, I could see stars in the sky. For the first time in like a week and a half here, these clouds are finally pushing out of the way. A nice little bit of wind is just ushering those clouds to the south and leaving skies clear overhead, which means in an hour and a half, boop, we will see that sunshine. It will take a little bit longer for the Palouse in central Washington because this is kind of a slow burn in pushing these clouds out of here. But temperatures are actually reacting already. Colder this morning at 18 degrees in Spokane Valley, but should stay at least in the low 30s this afternoon.
All right, here is a live look at the traffic impact this morning at I-90 and Argonne in Spokane Valley. We're off to a good start here as we get going here on this Friday morning. No major traffic issues to tell you about at this hour. We'll keep a close eye on traffic throughout the morning. On Up with KREM, we bring you weather and traffic together every 30 minutes. Well, we are now 2 days away from the Seattle Seahawks hosting the Los Angeles Rams in the NFC Championship game, and the city of Seattle says they are ready.
To help with the tens of thousands of people that are going to be there, Seattle police will have extra officers out. They will be helping with traffic and crowd management. The city wants people to use public transportation as much as possible since some of the roads in the area are under construction. And as always, police say have a plan if drinking. There will not be specific DUI emphasis patrols, but officers will be on the lookout.
Well, I think it's safe to say that Sunday's game is the hottest ticket in the Pacific Northwest. And if you want to go, expect to fork up a lot of money. It's going to cost you a penny or two. At last check this morning, the cheapest ticket we could find is about $675. That's for one ticket. So yeah, it's going to hurt. But if you want to be closer to the field, you have to pay even more, into the thousands. And if you want a suite, you'll need a deposit of $5,000. And if you can't afford the trip to Seattle, let alone a ticket to the game, don't worry, we do have you covered.
Our Brandon T. Jones is live this morning at Happy Time Bar and Grill. Brandon, you have literally started a party and it's just barely 6 a.m. What's going on?
All right, well, I'll tell you what, you don't need to be in Seattle. This is probably going to be the best seat to watch the Seahawks take down the Rams this week. And right here at Happy Time Bar and Grill, just off of North Division. Look at all these beautiful folks that we got here in the town. Come on, let's go. You got the 12s in the house. They all woke up early here to hang out with us, so I appreciate every single one of you, you know, and I'm just extremely thankful. We got a chance to talk with Larry last time, and I'm going to ask you another question, you know.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any score prediction for this weekend?
Seahawks 34, Rams 23.
That sounds like we're going to come back and we're going to keep an eye on that. I want to give a big thanks to Karen and Tom over here as well because, come on, 28 years they have been running this fun establishment, and I'm going to put some other folks on the spot. A lot of these individuals, you know, amazing individuals, they didn't really want to be on camera, but I got to talk to you really quick because how are you feeling? How are you feeling before the big week?
I'm feeling great.
Yeah, feeling great?
We got this, yeah.
Pom-poms are going on, and I'm just excited to be hanging out with all of you. You know, I won't put too much pressure. I'll come back to the Larrys over here. All right, this is our other Larry. How are you feeling before? The Larry and Larry show.
Oh, yeah.
How are you feeling about this weekend?
We got this, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, all day long, yep. No worries whatsoever. 3
All right.
o'clock rolls around, it's on.
Man, yeah. Larry's got me ready to run through a brick wall over here. And then, all right, one more quick question for you, Larry.
Yes, sir.
What's been your favorite moment from the season? Do you have one? That's a tough question. I put him on the spot
The
right there.
last Rams-Seahawks game.
Oh my gosh.
That was the best moment of the year, absolutely, bar none.
That was one of the best games of the entire season right there, you know? So, hey, we're having a great time. Happy Time Bar and Grill. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Can we get a Seahawks really go? Seahawks! 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 Back to you. We'll see you later.
Thank you, Brandon and Larry and Larry. Well, before the Hawks game, you can watch the AFC Championship between the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. That game starts at noon.
Happening today, members of the Spokane City Council will be holding a press conference to talk about the grant from the Department of Justice the city accepted. The city voted 5-2 to accept the $1 million grant from the DOJ to hire more police officers. Council President Betsy Wilkerson, Council members Zach Zapone, Kate Tellis, and Kitty Klitze are set to speak at 12:30 this afternoon at City Hall. We'll be sure to bring you the latest online and on KREM 2 News at 4.
A woman is recovering this morning because a Spokane County scope car hit her in Spokane Valley. Washington State Patrol says the driver was heading west on East Montgomery Avenue off of North Argonne. The driver ran a red light and hit the 61-year-old woman. This all happened yesterday morning. She had to go to the hospital, but she should be okay. WSP is now investigating at the sheriff's request. An initiative that would not allow transgender female students athletes to compete in girls' sports here in Washington is gaining traction.
The group behind Let's Go Washington has collected more than 445,000 signatures, which is enough for it to be sent to the state's legislature. So this is where lawmakers will have the option to consider it. If they decline to pass it, the initiative would go to voters this November. Let's Go Washington says they are confident voters would approve the measure if it reaches the ballots. If it passes, this means doctors would verify gender as a part of the physical to determine a student's eligibility for whichever sport they're hoping to compete in.
Doesn't matter whether it's 3 or 400. If you're a girl in a locker room and a boy comes in, it matters to you, and it matters to every girl in there. So who are we protecting is part of the question. Suggesting that biological boys should be allowed in girls' sports, I think in 10 years we're going to look back and go, what in the world was going on here?
The Washington Education Association, the state's teachers union, has spoken out against the initiative. In a statement, they say requiring exams of reproductive organs on girls who want to play sports violates their privacy, increases chances of abuse, and discourages girls from the benefits of being on a team.
A Washington state bill could make it harder to enforce Spokane's new public camping law. 2 of Spokane's legislators co-sponsored this bill. Now remember, the Safe and Accessible Spaces Ordinance passed here in Spokane back in October. It lets police issue citations for camping or blocking sidewalks and other public spaces. House Bill 2489 would mean Spokane police could not ticket or cite somebody camping unless there is proof that there is adequate shelter space available.
To me, this bill is not in any way, shape, or form reflective of the direction that the City of Spokane citizens want to go, City of Spokane leadership wants to go.
That was City Council member Michael Cathcart. He says he plans to formally oppose the state bill. Spokane City Council members said they will monitor the bill to see how it could impact Spokane.
A sad update this morning. Search and rescue crews have found the remains of 2 climbers who were reported missing in the backcountry of Mount Rainier. The National Park Service says 35-year-old Ben Watson and 50-year-old Yiri Richter were found on Tuesday in the Wilson Glacier area. That's about 9,600 feet up into the mountain. Their family says they failed to check in, prompting concerns.
At 6:09, another look at our forecast today, which will feature way more sunshine than we've had recently. Skies are in the process of clearing out right now. We have those clear skies over Spokane. It'll take a little bit longer for areas near Pullman and Moses Lake, but those skies will just ultimately clear out by this afternoon and give us mostly sunny skies. Temperatures will stay in the low 30s for high temperatures, but it's the lows that actually get a bit colder thanks to the loss of this cloud cover. So we'll cover that in your weekend forecast, all coming up.
We are now a few days into the Inlanders Best of Readers poll. It's always a fun thing to vote for all of the amazing things here in the Inland Northwest. There are about 200 different categories. A few of them are for Best TV Anchor, Weathercaster, and Sports Anchor. So we would love to have your vote. You can vote on bestof.inlander.com. Polls are open until Tuesday, February 17th.
A Spokane tradition is returning to Fairchild Air Force Base. Skyfest is back June 6th and 7th. This year's event will feature aerial demonstrations, static displays, educational booths, and multiple vendors.
Not only is it the 250th birthday of America, but also our weekend of Skyfest falls over the 82nd anniversary of D-Day. So we're going to get a lot of warbirds out. We're going to do a full-on D-Day reenactment, pyrotechnics, everything. It's going to be a show that you don't want to miss.
Oh, so cool. The Fairchild Air Force Base will announce aerial acts in the coming weeks. You can watch Up with KREM this weekend to learn more.